Okay, hello everyone. Happy Monday out there. Today is April 20th, 2026, and let's dive into today's weather video. Taking a look firstly at our regional map. We are dry out there. We are not seeing anything on the radar. Temperature-wise, we are warming things up. We are back into the 60s and 70s across the region. We're at 66 in Sioux Falls, 64 in Aberdeen, 72 in Pierre, 75 out in Rapid City. It is warmer out to the west. Have a look at Nebraska. We are in the 70s and 80s. We are at 82 in Chadron. We're at 84 in Valentine. We're at 84 in North Platte, 75 in O'Neill, 72 in Omaha, 81 in Grand Island. So it is warmer down in Nebraska. In Iowa, we are in the 50s and 60s. We're at 63 in Des Moines, 57 in Waterloo, 57 in Cedar Rapids, 64 in Spencer. Up into Minnesota, we are also in the 50s and 60s. We're at 57 in Minneapolis, 64 in Marshall, 61 in Mankato, and 54 in Rochester. And so overall, big picture, we are going to be warming things up here compared to where we were over the weekend, where we had a much cooler weekend. And hopefully you guys had a great weekend out there. But we are going to warm things up. We are going to be back into the 60s and 70s today. And then tomorrow and the next few days, we're going to be back into the 80s widespread across our region. Okay, and then we have this. Have a look at the map. This is a look at our weather alerts for today. We have red flag warnings. Yes, fire weather danger once again for today, and the areas in pink across Nebraska, Grand Island to Scottsbluff up to Valentine, and then southern and southwestern South Dakota, so winter over towards Pine Ridge and Hot Springs. That is an area of fire weather. And then we have the other half of the red flag warning, which is for far eastern South Dakota. And yes, it does include Sioux Falls. So Sioux Falls is included in this red flag warning. It also extends along the I-29 corridor and goes into western Minnesota. This is from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. today. So basically for the day today. This is for southeasterly winds with gusts 25 to 35 miles per hour today. So the combination of the warm temperatures, the gusty winds, the dry ground, and the low humidity. That is always going to be your recipe for fire danger weather. So it says here, heed all fire restrictions, use caution with fire triggers like grills, cars, campfires, etc. No outdoor burning is recommended in these areas under the pink. So just wanted you guys to be aware of this. Again, until we get more rain, until we start to see more moisture, we are going to be dealing with this fire danger anytime you get the warmer temps and the windier conditions. All right, so now we are going to switch gears and take a look at our severe weather outlook maps. Yes, we're bringing those up again. Have a look here. This is the latest from the Storm Prediction Center. There is a marginal risk of severe weather. This is for your day on Wednesday. So as we head into the latter part of this week, we are going to see an uptick in thunderstorm activity and possibly even severe weather. Have a look here. It goes from Texas, the Panhandle, all the way up through Kansas and Nebraska. As you can see here, central Nebraska is included. Valentine down to North Platte and McCook all included, and then it does extend into far southern South Dakota. So places like Rosebud and Martin are in the marginal risk. That is a level 1 out of 5. That is the lowest severe weather risk. So we are not really expecting much on Wednesday, but we'll keep an eye on it. Things can change. Then as we head into your day on Thursday, we start to see a different picture. We are going to see a system move through our region Wednesday into Thursday. And it does look like at this time Thursday is our best shot for thunderstorms and potentially even severe weather. If you look here on the map, this is the 15% risk in yellow. And it goes from Oklahoma up through Kansas, Missouri, and it does extend into eastern Nebraska, into Iowa, and far southern Minnesota. So you can see it includes Omaha, it includes Des Moines, up to Fort Dodge, Mason City. It even goes towards Spencer, and then it goes into far southern Minnesota. So Fairmont over to Austin. That is the current outlook map. Now, in the past couple of days since this risk has been put out, this thing has been moving north each and every day. So we'll see what happens. This thing has been shifting in the past few days. So we'll see if they continue to shift this risk north and even possibly west. So it does look like we are going to see some severe weather across portions of our region on Thursday. So be on alert as we head into throughout the week and leading up to Thursday. You want to be making sure you are weather aware. All right, we're going to get back to our weather video in just a moment, but first, sponsorship opportunities out there. We are looking for sponsors, so if you are interested in partnering with T-Storm Chasers and becoming a sponsor with us, feel free to reach out to us on our Facebook page or any of our social platforms, as well as our email or phone number. And we're also launching our new weather call system that is available now. Highly recommend. Sign up. It's $15 for a whole year, and you get life-saving phone calls from us here at T-Storm Chasers. It is a GPS-based system, so any warnings that are issued in your area during severe weather events such as tornadoes, severe weather, and flood events, any warnings that are issued for your immediate area, you will receive a phone call within seconds from us at T-Storm Chasers, giving you guys life-saving information. If you're interested, sign up today. Go to the website at tscalert.org. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, so let's dive into the forecast details here. Let's play this out. Today we have not much to go over here. We are seeing a dry forecast. As we head into tomorrow, same story. We are going to warm things up and we're going to be dry. We're going to remain dry through tomorrow. But on Wednesday, for the latter part of the day, it is going to be another dry, warm day. But as we head into Wednesday evening, again, there's a couple of spots Wednesday evening that could see thunderstorms. Again, it would be rain and thunderstorms across central Nebraska into far southern South Dakota. So then as we head into Thursday morning, we could see some morning rain showers from south central to southeastern South Dakota. So places like Sioux Falls to Chamberlain to Winter. That is a spot worth watching as we head into Thursday morning. But we're not expecting much out of that. The main event would be Thursday. We are looking at rain and thunderstorms, as you can see here, across Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, and Sioux Falls is kind of right on the edge of this. So this is going to be what we're going to be watching for your day on Thursday for rain and thunderstorm activity. And again, even some stronger thunderstorms, severe weather. And then out to the west, there could be another hit of moisture out here towards Rapid City, western South Dakota. Could see some rain showers out there as well. And then as we head into Friday, it looks like we are going to see overall a dry forecast, but there are a couple of exceptions. It looks like Friday we could see some light moisture in north central and northwestern South Dakota, of some light rain, maybe even some light snow flurries up in places like Buffalo, South Dakota. But overall, looks like a fairly dry forecast for Friday. How about your weekend? Well, Saturday looks like we are seeing overall a dry forecast for Saturday. However, once we head into Sunday, look what happens. Down here in Nebraska and southwestern South Dakota, Rapid City could see some snow. Yes, snow could be in the forecast once again as we head into this weekend. So, everyone thought winter is over. Well, let's pump the brakes here, at least out west for the Black Hills, southwestern South Dakota, maybe far northwestern Nebraska. Could be a spot to watch as we head into Sunday. Sioux Falls, Iowa, eastern Nebraska, southeast South Dakota, southwestern Minnesota, we're looking at rain showers. So it does look like Sunday we could be looking at a potential system that could push through our region. Now, wrapping things up, let's look at our temperature outlook. For today, we are seeing 70s and 80s across the region, a very nice, warm April day. But as we head into the middle of your work week, starting tomorrow, we're going to warm things up even more. We're talking widespread 80s across a large chunk of the region, but the eastern half of the region will be in the 70s, overall 70s and 80s. That's a really nice forecast, especially for April. And then look what happens on Wednesday. We really max out on these temperatures. Have a look here. We are talking not only 80s, but 90-degree weather returning to the forecast. Pierre and Rapid City, low 90s. It looks like, places like Phillip and Winter could also be in the low 90s. Sioux Falls, upper 80s on Wednesday. We could hit 90 on Wednesday. It just depends. And then on Thursday, looks like we'll dip back a little bit in temperatures with 60s and 70s, maybe some low 80s in places like Sioux City, eastern Nebraska. Sioux Falls could be close to 80 on Thursday. And that's going to be the spot to watch. Again, it's going to be warm enough to support thunderstorms and even severe weather potential. So we'll see what happens. And then on Friday, everyone's going to cool down. We're talking 40s and 50s returning to the forecast. Now down south in Nebraska and Iowa could be in the 60s, but Sioux Falls, upper 50s on Friday, 40s and 50s across the region. And then for your weekend, we're going to continue that cool pattern. We are talking 40s and 50s across the region. And then on Sunday, we are going to remain and hold steady in the 40s and 50s. So it does look like, again, we are continuing with that temperature roller coaster once again. We're seeing that warm up again this week, and then for the latter part of the week into your weekend, we're going to cool things back down. So that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, smash the like button, drop a comment down below. We want to hear from you guys, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring those notification bells so you don't miss any of our future videos. And also check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok, so you don't miss any of our content over there. And with that, thank you guys for watching this, and we'll see you in the next video.